started without you, because we're professionals. Anyway, I have Jake here. Jake, what's your YouTube channel? Yeah, go subscribe to Jake's channel because he's a good guy. And I can tell you that he makes content roughly as often as I do, which is fuck all never. So we will be here to entertain you whenever we feel like recording, which is rare. Anyway, uh, so first thing that we opened up was Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. We were looking over these chonky cases. So in Japan, they didn't have a split here on the spine, which is cool. Yeah, show off your screen because he has the American version up on his end, and the CDs look different. On here, it's like a matte black, which is really pretty. I can't see your screen. Um, yeah, it's moderately thick. Nothing crazy. It basically goes over control. The whole rear is nothing but an ad for Dark Forces, Ball Blazer, and Herc's Adventure. You want the balls. You want to blaze the balls in 32 glorious bits. So anyway, that's game number one. Where the hell did I put these? Oh, there it is. And then the second game was Dead or Alive. So moving on. See, we're already caught up. It's not that bad. We we like to plan in advance, and by plan in advance, I mean 2 minutes before the stream. Hey, do you want to do this really quick at 10 o'clock at night? So next we have this is one that when I looked at the footage, man, it looked really sick. It's Option Tuning Car Battle Spec R. And this game, the best way I can describe it, like graphically, it looks like Gran Turismo 2, but then it plays more like a toge sort of highway racing game. But then it's also kind of on circuits, like circuit tracks, but it's more of a drifting sort of game. I'm really excited to play this. It looks really interesting. It definitely looks like one of the better ones to get for that sort of genre, you know, gameplay. Nice. It's called Option Tuning Car Battle Spec R. I guess there's a racer attached to it. I don't recognize him, but he's nice. Something. Next, we have Motor Racer. I love this game. Um, Obviously, the best version's on PC, so this doesn't hold a candle to the PC version. There's less tracks on here, for example, and the graphics aren't as good. But I just like this because the art is way better on this than the American version. So there you go, Motor Racer. It's like one of like 3 games I had on my PC growing up. You were more of a PC gamer than me. You know what the PC was? For me, the PC was well, yes. The PC though for me growing up was like my way to play one of 3 uh, current gen 3D games before I could actually get myself a current gen system. Oddly enough, I know it sounds silly looking back now, but like back then, I legitimately thought the PS1 was infinitely more powerful than the computer, which is hysterical. But you know, marketing be a bitch. Anyway, next we got the. I've never actually owned this, and it comes in a chunky case. Look at that. Rival Schools 2, which I'm actually really curious to see what the differences are besides the roster. I know that a lot of the characters that appeared in Project Justice from the Dreamcast are on here, which is really trippy seeing them in like PS1 graphics. But I'm not really sure what else the differences are. Moving on. So this game was attached to one of the systems I bought, which I'm sure is in here somewhere. And it is Crash Bandicoot Racing, which, in case you aren't aware, is what we call Crash Team Racing over here. They called it something different over there, which is weird. Also, Crash Bandicoot had a different look in Japan, which they continued all the way up through like GameCube and PS2 era, which is weird. You know what's trippy about that is that they didn't change the character inside the game. So like the game polygons look like the American Crash Bandicoot, but then like everything else in the Japanese version looks like that, where it looks more cartoony. It always made me wonder how the Japanese perceive that. Like, wouldn't it be kind of alarming to buy the game based on the box art and the marketing over there, and then like in the game he looks way Americanized with the creepy face, like the awkward like large teethy smile, which he doesn't have in the Japanese box art. Not saying I really prefer one or the other; they're both kind of creepy in their own little ways. But all right, next up we got Chocobo Racing. I know this sounds stupid, but like I actually like this game. I know it's flawed as fuck, but like I don't know. This and Bomberman Fantasy Race, which I do have coming, but it's in the next box. Those were like Nintendo fan. Those games that seemed really cool to me because like on a 64, like you're just basically stuck with Mario Kart and Diddy Kong Racing. So to see like other kart racers was cool, especially with like characters that you knew and loved that weren't typically seen in racing games. Well, like I was a big fan of Bomberman because I had Bomberman one with the multi tap on my SNES, and like in like sleepovers and shit, man, like we would play that all the time. That was definitely a top favorite game of mine. So like to see Bomberman in a racing game was just really far out. Yeah. Nah. Well, what was really trippy is that I never owned the other Bomberman. I know there's like four of them, but like in the states there's only two. So those little kangaroo things that you ride in Bomberman Fantasy Race, like I had no idea. I had no idea what the hell they were when I saw that game. I'm like, what the fuck am I running a kangaroo for? Anyway, um, Crash Bandicoot 2, spiffy looking artwork, and then I'm assuming this is Crash Bash. This looks like Crash. It looks like a party game, so I'm assuming it's Crash Bash. That was part of that lot. It came with like that system came with a shit ton of Crash Bandicoot games. Oh god, I can't wait to get to the other one, which I definitely don't want. That'll be a fun unboxing. I think you know what I'm talking about. All right, next Next we got Street Fighter EX plus A. Yeah, I know. It says A, but it's alpha. I love this game. I know like this game gets a bad rap, but like I actually preferred the 3D EX games over the 2D ones simply because I think I was so burnt out by the 2D Street Fighters by that time. It was just fun to see something different. Yeah, you get my point though. Like, plus you got to remember, like when EX came out, like everyone was obsessed with 3D. So just being able to see like your beloved characters in the third dimension was just cool. Well, yeah. So this is a Crash Bandicoot 3. I don't know what the hell he's right. I never actually played the third one. Looks like he's on like some sort of Yoshi knockoff. It's really weird looking. There's him with some sunglasses riding. Hey, that's what the fuck was that game called? Not Gex. What was the other one? Croc. That's what Croc was, man. They made that. They made well. The story on that was that they went to Nintendo saying that they wanted to make a Yoshi game, and they actually had it as Yoshi. And in typical Nintendo fashion, instead of admitting it was a good idea and agreeing to work with them, they stole the idea and told them that they didn't really care about it. So, as like punishment for that betrayal, the company made it a crocodile instead, barely changed it, and just kept the same game and released it. Next, yeah, you think just a wee bit. Next, we have Soul Edge, one of the best fighters that you can find on the system. If you're into Soul Calibur, it's the same series, same characters. No, and it's not as good as a Dreamcast one for sure. Oh God, we've arrived. We've arrived at the one. So I did not buy this for anyone who's going to start making fun of me. Well, technically, I did buy it, but I didn't purposely seek this out. It was part of a bundle. We have Hello Kitty white present. Um, further, confirming that she is indeed racist. Uh, Hello Kitty power. See, she even has the fist in the air, and she's very white. So it makes sense that she's only into white presents. Um, she's kind of showing off her booty there. There's a there's like a lamb or a snowman here with like some sort of goiter growth on his head. I don't know what's happening there. And there's a monkey because why not? I am never going to play this. Yeah, maybe I'll play as a joke one night on a stream. That'll be fun. See how far I can get into it. It's probably super text heavy. That'll be my luck. It's what in reality it'll just be a fucking dating sim. It's like you trying to like pork the monkey. It's like sounds like all right. So this game I got stupid cheap. It was one of those like I stayed up until like 4 o'clock in the morning sort of things and got it for way cheaper than it ought to have. Gunner's Heaven. I am really excited about trying this out. It's a run and gun side scrolling shooter, kind of akin to like Gunstar Heroes. I guess it would be the best form of comparison. So there you go. It's also in one of the chunky cases. I don't know why, because not all those chunky cases had two discs. So I don't understand why some of them chose to do that. Maybe it's a thicker manual. Well, I mean, they made Mai's, so they made Chun Li's thighs. All right, so we have Rival Schools 1. Can't go wrong there. If you're looking to play Rival Schools, by the way, obviously you don't need English to play this game. And this game is infinitely cheaper coming from Japan than the American copy, which is like three figures, which is ridiculous. Dude, a loose copy of Rival Schools now for the American copy is like over 100 now. How insane is that just for discs? Hey, watch your mouth. That's one of my favorites. It's one of my favorite fighters. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, moving on. Initial D. I I really like this series, but the character art's face and lips always creep me out. Looks like nightmare fuel. Nice condition copy. Also in a chunky case. Lots of chunky cases. Go ahead. Oh, we have Resident Evil AMC. Sorry, it's hard to do this while watching chat, so I don't know how long your chat's been there. Welcome. Thank you for subbing. Really appreciate that. It says you left, so hopefully you're still here. YouTube's like count is kind of wonky though sometimes. Next we got Jet Moto. Is this Jet Moto 1 or 2? Oh, 98. So this is Jet Moto 2. They didn't call it Jet Moto 2 in Japan for some reason. They called it Jet Moto 98. So I don't know why. Fun fact, the reason why I got this one over the first one is it plays better as far as frame rate and graphics, because they had less characters on the screen, and so the performance could increase. And all the tracks from the first game you can actually play on the second game. So there you go. Unless you're really into having like 16 people or whatever it was on the screen at once, there's really no point in having the first game. I'm going to unplug my mic because I'm running out of battery. This stream is just like everything's going right. What can I say? I don't always stream, but when I do, I like to start my stream without being live, um, and starting my stream with no battery life on my phone. Oh, and also starting my stream at 10 o'clock at night because apparently responsibilities be not important to me. I am desperately trying to get through this as quickly as possible, by the way. I'm very conscious of your time difference. Oh, nice. Okay, so next up, we got another racing game, but not what you think. Colin McRae The Rally. This box art is badass. This game looks really boring in America, but like the Japanese box art, I mean, look at that. That car is sick. Uh, dude, yeah, I think that guy left. That sucks. Oh well. You know what's really trippy? Did you see what happened with um, Hoonigan? The Hoonigan channel? Did you see what was going on with that? Nah, no, Hoonigan, the company, which is not just a YouTube channel, but they own like several different wheels makes companies and all. Like it's a multi-company conglomerate, right? Apparently, after Ken Block died, they didn't know how to run a company, and like they're hundreds of millions of dollars in the hole. They just they just filed for bankruptcy. Anyway, next up, Star Gladiator. No one talks about this game. This is like one of my favorite fighters, at least back then it was. Be cool to play it again. Yeah, it's a 3D fighting game. I know it sounds silly, but I obviously it's not the same game or characters, but in my mind, back when I was a kid, just because I only knew the arcade, right? For whatever reason, I thought this was the 3D like sequel of Galaxy Fight for the Neo Geo. And it took me like a very long time, like longer than I care to admit, to realize that that was not the case. In a way, though, it kind of shares a very similar aesthetic, to my credit. Kind of. You not agreeing with me tells me that you think I'm wrong, but you don't want to say anything. Uh, dude, I don't know the name of this one. Do you want to help me out? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Big ass case. There's some hot non-anime chicks. I don't know if it's because they voice acted the game. I played it once, and this was probably back like in 2002. So it's I don't remember anything. Nice. So basically, it's like my weekends with my wife, except I'm not racing, and she just, you know, well, I mean, oh, that sucks. Okay, so I picked up this is Proper the Rapper, obviously, right? This game is actually sealed new, believe it or not, underneath this. But the fuck, this was not cracked. So the in transit, the case cracked completely widthwise. That blows. It is what it is, right? What you're gonna do, but it's like, yeah, the one sealed game, right? Like we couldn't crack Hello Kitty racist white privilege edition. Like really, that one's the one that's got to come intact. Thanks, Zen. Anyway, next one is Rage Racer, which never got a sequel, did it? I never understood why they called this something different. It's like they wanted to make another Ridge Racer game, but they figured calling it Ridge Racer 19 would be like weird. And then they wanted to have it like with like gritty, realistic graphics, so that it's called a Rage Racer because of I don't know teenage angst. Yeah, but why did they call it something different? What was the mentality? Because they continued Ridge Racer with R4, so it's not like they got rid of the name. No, this one doesn't allow you to play Galaga and Pac-Man on the loading screen, so it's very unhappy. Uh, this is a treat right here. Street Fighter EX2 Plus. I am very much looking forward to this game. No, I don't go after OB copies unless it's the same price, just because I find keeping OBs on my cases incredibly annoying, and I don't really care if it's inside the case because I'm not looking at it. So, yeah, unless it's inside, it could be in there, I guess. But I guess my point is I don't target that. It's not my thing. As an American gamer, coming into the Japanese stuff, obviously, when I was far older, um, the idea of an OB didn't really make any sense to me. You know what I mean? Next up, we got Snowbo Kids Plus, which is Snowboard Kids. But this version is basically the N64 game, but with, well, more shit, I guess. I think there's more content. The graphics look cleaner. Well, that's the age-old debate, I guess. I personally think PlayStation graphics look cleaner than the 64, but that's my opinion. Muffled. I just think graphically, like a lot of people try to say like the 64 was smoother. And look, I'm not saying PS1 didn't have like problems displaying certain graphics or whatever, but I just felt like the crispness of their graphics and the quality of the textures just made it look better. And that's just me. There's a reason why there's a box of PS1 games here and not a box of 64 games, but I digress. Wipeout XL. Yeah. Wipeout XL, the sequel to the first one. Fun fact, I don't know why. I wanted to get Wipeout 3. It is ridiculously pricey over there. Like over $100. And it's like worthless here. So I have no clue, dude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But then like Madden goes over like $80 over there, and it's like a penny over here. Yeah, they're very weird. Their rare games are trash. All right, so we have a 3 pack here. Apparently, this put this seller's items in one shrink wrap thing. So I'm just gonna open that up. So first one is this one. You know that one? The Genki game. Yeah. Oh fuck yeah, yeah. That's gonna be fun. Ooh, that's compatible with that. What's that controller called? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we got Super Technic Challenge. Okay. And we got Drift King. And we have two very angry elderly men with their skyline. I'm glad he knows because I don't know him. So this will be cool. So speaking of Wipeout 3, right? This should give me the ability to actually go get the American copy and play it on my Japanese PS1. This is an action replay cartridge in the form of a memory card in the original case, which is trippy. Dude, it's really weird. I got that for like 300 yen, no joke. It's like one of those things that you would think would go for a lot of money because those things typically go for a lot of cash, especially in a case. I'm kind of curious to see what's in the manual on that one. Yeah. Well, because it says, didn't it say like volume one or something like that, or volume two? I can't remember what it was. It's underneath the sticker. Mm. Yeah, there's people have like fan made versions of those sites. But yeah, when those companies went under, I mean, initially there was no access to those things. So it's volume. That's okay. It's volume one, by the way. So I just removed the outer thing. And what is inside? Ooh, look at that. That is some Chinese black plastic right there. Eesh, that is creaky. Ugh. I mean, this is compatible with the PS1, so I guess they're assuming, and plus later PlayStation, so I guess they didn't have the other port. Oh, that is some Chinese grade plastic right there. Oh, oh, that is. Oh yeah, it's something is going up my nostrils right now and infecting me. I guarantee it's like 35-year-old COVID or some shit. Oh, there's no codes. It's like a cheat sheet of how to operate it, but that's about it. Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, I got it more just for the novelty and the ability to play import games, which I'm assuming it does. I don't even know. Yeah. I guess the way I saw it is for 300 yen, which is like what, like a dollar? I mean, the risk is pretty low at that point. Uh, Now, here, you can kind of see. This is Fighter's Impact. I'm trying to take this off so you can see. There you go. This is a really good fighting game, a 3D fighting game by Taito that most people have not heard of. The animation in this makes like Virtual Fighter look like a joke and Tekken look like a joke. It's really fluid, detailed animation. Um, they this game, the Japanese game, is amazing. They brought it under a different name to the states, changed all the graphics to American style looking graphics, and changed all the music to generic like rock and roll that sounded terrible, and ruined the play control because they assumed that American players would want to play like, I don't know, Mortal Kombat or some shit. I just remember hearing that everything changed in that game and it bombed. Well, what's hysterical is that they actually had like a great game. Like it's legitimately a great game, and then they just botched it. This pisses me off. This was advertised case, and all I got was a disc and manual for their first Wipeout. So that blows. That like never happens, man. I've never had that experience. Oh well, at least I can play it. To be fair, I'm not really not really worried about that so much. Yeah, maybe they threw it in a generic case because they were trying to be nice. I don't know. Next up is another Toge game here by Atlas. Toge Max Duralax. That would be bad. That would be a disaster in your Nissan. Oh my god. I think this might be the last game. Maybe. It's been going on for way too long. We're almost up to good script. Well, so when the yen tanked, I started looking at this stuff and it's like, oh, we got Max 2, Toge Max 2. We got a lot of good drifting games, man. I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, when the yen crashed, I started looking into like what the prices were over there, and not only did the conversion rate obviously go in our favor by a considerable margin, but then because people are desperate over there for cash, the price has dropped on top of that. So it's like a lot of this stuff I'm getting for like $1 or like $2 max, and it's like, well, why not? You know? Did you? Did you use the boost to get through? It's a joke. I was quoting Star Fox. I just want to imagine in my headcanon that peppy hair helped you beat a race against Miata. So we have a PS1, and not like ONE, but the number one. We have a PS1 non-dual shock controller, which I actually prefer this style controller, but it's not going to match anything we got going on. Plus, I don't know if you guys will be able to see in the top left there. I have two brand new sealed PS1 controllers up there anyway. So, but whatever. It was free, so well, it wasn't free, but you get my point. It was part of something else. That, that was part of the Hello Kitty bundle. Yeah. We got an AC adapter. It looks like for the PS1 ONE. I'm assuming it looks like it at least. It's either that or a DS, which I did not order. Oh yeah. Okay. PS1 AC adapter. That should give you a clue. Next. Well, that's why you need to slash his tires first. You need to do the Sebulba trick where you sabotage a racer before the race. I'm a Sebulba. I always win because I'm a douchebag. I always really bothered me that like he had like a bunch of chicks interested in him when he looks like an upside down monkey. It's like, man, I know you're rich, but like those Twi'leks have got to have more self respect. I'm just saying. No, did oh, look at that. We have a PS1 car adapter. Now I can play PS1 in my Subaru. Wait. Oh shit, I don't have a cigarette lighter. Oh no, wait, I do. No, 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 I do. It says used by my dash cam. That's okay. Safety gaming over safety. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Our old Ford Ranger has an actual cigarette lighter. PlayStation 1 and this Ford Ranger, it's almost the same era. All right, this is one of those random. Oh my god, this is terrible. Holy shit. Oh, okay. Well, this is part of the mystery bundle. So, starting off with a terrible first step, this is a very gross, coffee colored, dirt laden Sega Saturn controller. Oh, that was far up Jabba the Hutt's ass. That was one of the very. That's like 30 seconds before it's pulled out. He's just going, ho, 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 ho. I swallowed that 30 years ago. Ho, ho, ho. It's like rotten up there with like a McDouble from like 92. Oh, that's a sound. It sounds like we're combining Jabba the Hutt with the Sarlacc pit. It's like it's been digesting for 1,000 years. I'd imagine if you're as big as Jabba the Hutt, your shit's gotta digest slow because you know that's like 50% pizza weight. Oh wow. Okay. Same lot, by the way. Look at this mint ass fucking condition Dreamcast controller, bro. This I know you can't feel it, but this still has that like really fine mesh, like matte texture to it. There's no dirt on the buttons. The joystick feels new, and the D-pad especially feels new. Like most of these D-pads have highlight from play, and as you can see there, like it still has the mesh. Not why do I keep saying mesh? It still has that matte texture to it. That's trippy. Same seller. Well, I see he played the Saturn a lot more than the Dreamcast. Ain't that weird though? Like why? It's like, oh, this one I decided to shove up my ass, but this one, no, I just sat in a closet. I guess to be fair, the Saturn was really popular over there, so maybe that's what he played. Yeah, for real, man. All right. Well, speaking. Oh God. Okay, same lot. Well, I'm glad I got that Japanese PS1 in the corner over there in mint condition, because this ain't. Oh, what's happening here? It's like a band-aid. Oh, nasty. Well, I mean, the door works. Well, nope. Spoke too soon. Kinda. Oh, yeah. It works. This is gonna be disassembled and cleaned up. I can rescue this, no doubt. But honestly, this is the fun part. Okay, so I'll tell you what's in that bundle in a second, guys. But like, basically, I got that for like under $20. Um, I got a bunch of shit for under $20, and it's like, why not? It's like a fucking. This looks like a action or Game Shark. This looks like a Game Shark, dude. That's a Game Shark fucking memory card. It's the label's been ripped off. I guarantee that's. I got two ways to cheat now. I got cheats for my cheats. All right, we're getting into the interesting shit. Oh man. Oh, the condition is very similar to the last one. All right, so this is the reason why I went after this lot. So this one came with a screen. It is loved or not loved, depending on your point of view. Oh my, the screen is coming up with the disc lid. Oh no. Okay, the how the fuck do you shatter a fucking matte LCD? How's it even possible? Close. Oh my god. Oh, it's so nasty. Okay, so this closes. It's just so dirty. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, it was a risk. I doubt that. Actually, you know what? There's no depth to those cracks. I bet you it still turns on. The hinge is in good condition. That's a. I mean, I'm splitting hairs here to come up with something good. Oh, damn! Did it catch on fire? What the fuck happened here? Look at it. It's all on the fucking grill. What is that? It smells like cigarette smoke. I wonder. Dude, something happened. Look at it, it's coming out the fucking pores here on the side. Did it catch on fire? It's nasty. Well, I'm taking a magic eraser to that bitch. Holy shit. Fuck me, man. I've been touching that without gloves. How do you think I feel? Hey, the good news is that broken PS1 screens, believe it or not, going for like $100. So yeah, well, someone can take that and Do something magical with it, because I sure as hell am not going to keep it. This is an interesting one, guys. So I have the only, this is like last minute addition here. I got the only PC Engine related thing here, which I'm now getting into quite heavily. No games. Not quite. So I got the cordless PC Engine controller in the box for 500 yen. And this might sound like sacrilege because the receiver is very rare. This is new, by the way. Look at this. It's trippy. So the plan is to take these purple D-pad and buttons and use them on my white and purple Duo controller over there, which is now attached to my analog Duo, one of two analog Duos. Pardon me. I'll show that off maybe another video, but it'll be cool. Trust me. Okay, so part of that other lot, we're going back to the other lot now. We're going back to PlayStation, so God pray this one doesn't look like it's been firmly seated up Java's twat. Nothing beats whatever the fuck is going on the bottom of that other one, man. Holy crap, dude. I've never seen anything like that. I'm hoping to God it's coffee, man. If I open that up and it's like a Roach Motel, you're not going to see me run fast enough to the garbage bin. I mean, whatever the fuck was in there is dead. Let's just put it that way. That thing looks like it lit on fire. Okay, so far, based on looking through the bubble wrap, this looks like it's in more acceptable condition. I said cautiously. It's not ash brown, so that's a plus. Oh my god, dude. Okay, I love the Japanese, man. I really appreciate people wrapping stuff well, but like, and they wrap this shit like it's crossing like the Sudan. Touche. Okay, well, I spoke too soon. Actually, it's not in the worst condition. It just needs a little scrub, but that's far better than the other one. Far better. Then again, what isn't? Whoa! Fuck yeah, man! And this hinge is sturdy. This feels like it's never been opened. I can't believe that. How about this? Oh wow. Oh, that feels great. I think this is definitely a good contender to save right here for sure. Not too bad. Not too bad. Hey, look, it's not poop colored on the bottom. That's a plus. Hey, that was the other one, man. Shit. Oh man, it looks like he left it in like what do you call it? Like chewing tobacco tar. Like that's what it looks like. It has that color to it. It looks like diarrhea poo. I don't know what's going on with that. Oh man, I feel like I really need to wash my hands from those from the Saturn controller and those three PlayStation ones. Holy crap, dude, that's not a good feeling. We're almost at the end here. We got, it looks like 3 or 4 more things. 3 of which are systems. So the Dreamcast and the 3 PS1s were all the same lot. So I got 2 PS1 screens, 3 PS1s, Dreamcast, and a Saturn controller and a Dreamcast controller for less than $20. So I know that some of those PlayStation 1s look like they need like a vaccination shot, but like for under $20, dude, how can you lose? I mean, because even that pine tar one, I guarantee you I can sell that screen for parts on eBay for way more than that, and I'll just get my money back on the whole lot. And that Dreamcast is in beautiful shape. Well, the controller. Yeah. Okay, so how the fuck is the controller in such beautiful shape, but then this is dirty? I mean, it's not bad compared to the PS1s. This just needs a little scrub, a little scrub a dub. Opens just fine. It's not yellowed, believe it or not. And the buttons are clear. Like, honestly, that's just dirt. Oh, man. No broadcast controller. What do we got here? We got, I don't recognize that. We got a T.TKR. I'm not familiar with that. I know a lot of the variations of retailers. I'm not familiar with that one. So that's interesting. Weird. Um, I can tell you one thing. This is a Rev Zero. So, on the back of America units, you have like a circle and it has like a 0, 1, or a 2 or whatever in it, right? This is a Rev Zero because it has a metal enclosure on the fan. So that means that this internally has the heat piping, um, which makes this system incredibly heavy and increases the cooling. Rev Zeros were the ones found in kiosks, so that's the reason why they had the better cooling in these things. So that's cool. Technically, I have a Rev Zero. I don't know what the fuck this is. What do you think this is? That and two systems, and I know what the systems are, so, and it should be things that are in good shape. I don't think there's anything here. This just feels like a wad of bubble wrap. What the fuck is in here? Can you imagine? It's like, ta-da! Fuck you. Like, oh, that's cute. I got two memory cards. All right. Hey, whatever. I'll take it. Free memory cards. I don't know why I keep saying free. I paid for this. Out the ass. All right. This one I know for sure works, but it's different. I'm very curious to see the condition. I know it's suntanned, but it does work. So, oh my god, dude. Oh, this is adorable. It's chunky. Oh, it's got a little handle. That's cute. All right, you guys don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Hold on. Yes, you do. But they do not, or they are not in the know. Look at this thing, dude. That is adorable. Look at that. It's like what the GameCube wanted to be, except that they made it retarded. Seriously, this is really. I actually legitimately like this look better than the stock PS1 case, man. No, it actually makes it look portable and actually protects the entire top of the system. You know? Look at that! Oh, what the fuck? Look at this! Whoa! That is trippy. It looks like there's some form of screen protector on here, but I have no idea how that's coming off. Oh yeah, actually you can pull it off. It's right there's a tear right there. Might have to try that out. So, FYI, for those not in the know, um, this is like the only third-party screen that apparently is of the same exact quality as the Sony one. So take that for what you will. And it has like PAL and NTC standards here. Headphone jack. It actually has two headphone jacks. That's weird. There you go. Not bad. It's a little tanned on the top, dude, but I don't mind that. I think that's adorable. You know what? You know what it looks like? This looks like a Nintendo DS went on a bender and like ate too much. It's a little chonky. It looks like a fat Nintendo DS had sex with a Super Nintendo like mini. It has that aesthetic to it. What did I do? Actually, no, seriously, legitimately. Um, I actually had retro that salon stuff in my Amazon cart, and I'm doing that to this. I think so long as it works, I'll test it first. But I think I'm gonna salvage that one then. All right, last one, and it's in the box upside down, so we're off to a great start. Thanks, Zen. Oh my god. Let's put the dome system upside down and put everything on top of it. What could go wrong? Oh, and it's also the only thing that I know that's in this entire fucking box that's in literal like mint condition. But yeah, no. Thanks, guys. Oh Lord. Thanks, John. Fast acting tonight. Thanks, John. Okay, well it's certainly gray. Why does this look? I don't know. Okay, it's gray. Yeah. Um. So this didn't come with the controller or anything, right? No, 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 but no, 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 no. So I have that brand new 3D pad, and because this has black in the front, I actually think it would go visually well. Because obviously the Japanese one wouldn't, because it's white. But look at this. This is quite literally mint condition, dude. I got this. What was it? Was it $10? It was something like that. It was something stupid cheap. I think it was 10. I'm pretty. I'll have to look at the price and tell us later. But I mean, this thing is cherry, dude. Has the back door. It's not yellowed. There's no marks. That is a gorgeous little piece of kit. Look at that. I think this. I think the black pad would look great because you got the black door, black front, black window. Fuck it. I think I got me a good Saturn. Oh no! Oh no! What's going on here? We got a. We got the casing coming up. I'm gonna have to. Oh no, it's not. That's not coming up. That's sealed here. Why is it open there and there in the exact same way? Hopefully you can see that. I don't know what's going on there. It's like it's bowing. Oh, this whole control panel has been popped out. I guarantee that happened in shipping. I just need to open her up and then put her back in. This got pushed in. This got pushed in. That's all it is. Okay, fair enough. That's an easy fix. So there you go. Thanks for sticking with me, man. Oh, look at that, dude. The fucking protective stickers are still on the feet. It's not bad. Not bad. So, if you are interested in winning auctions from under my nose, you can do the same thing as I do and Jake does. Um, there's different services like Zenmarket, Buy. What's the other one? Senkoku, Sendok, Sendo, Sendico. Yeah. Um, great little services, man. And then at that point, you can buy from Amazon. Uh, what's that one called? Rakugan or whatever the fuck. You got Akuma, you got Yahoo Auctions, you got Macari. Macari's great. Um, well, yeah, US Macari, you're paying for all the seller's fees, shipping, tax, more fees, and fees on top of fees with a side of fees. Um, Whereas Macari is literally just like the listed price. And most of the time, people on Macari have it for free shipping, unlike Yahoo Auctions for some reason, I've noticed. Really quick, guys, too. These are the analog duo twins, and as you can see, I found a mint condition turbo duo controller yesterday at a local game shop. Believe it or not, for $8. Look at that! Oh, it's gorgeous. And then this is the controller. Man, what do you think? Because it's got the purple going on. That's what I was thinking about the D-pad and the buttons there being purple. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And as I'm a graphic designer, see these little indent parts here, the analog logo. Um, I was gonna put purple vinyl, recreate. I've already measured it out. Recreate the logo and put the logo in here to kind of get a little splash purple going on. That's my thought process. Anyway, these things are fantastic. Been loving that. This is the and I'm promise God I'm wrapping this up. This is the Japanese PS1 I got locally for 24 dollars shipped from Canada. So that guy made no money, and then he gave me a $4 rebate, which was interesting. Yeah, and look at these controllers, dude. They're PS1 colored, but they're like non-analog. They're very Chinese feeling. They look a lot better than they feel, but the controls feel fine enough. At the very least, I have a mint condition system. So if I retrobrite that other LCD, I can pair it up with this, and then chuck all the rest. This is the Jabba the Hutt pit of despair going on over here. Oh, 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 oh. I'm just happy this one didn't smell because man, that was oh oh. There's some rattling going on. Something is going down, and I think this got the herpes from it. Oh god, I every single time I touch that sound control, I feel like I need to wash my hands. That is disgusting. Anyway, yeah, buy shit. You could end up with stuff. This is not really it's not really endorsing it, is it? Anyway, thanks for joining me, Jake. I will see you guys next time. And we actually have something coming out this weekend. It'll be a lot of fun. Please consider checking in. We'll probably have the video on both of our YouTube channels, yeah. And yeah, let's go from there. But it's a really fun. It'll be a fun little stream. We're going to be probably doing a lot of collaborations going forward, I think, and because this is just more fun. I'm kind of tired. Hopefully, you guys understand. I'm kind of tired of doing they're not scripted, but more planned videos. I just want to talk with friends about games, which I think ultimately is probably a better fit for my channel. Well, I mean, this is peak content. Kidding me? How do you top this? I don't think anyone can top this. I might keep this as a memento to how the Japanese don't always take care of their shit. Dude, if I get 1,000 subs, I'll reinsert it up Jabba's ass with no gloves. Anyway, see you guys next time. How do I end a stream? Oh, there we go.